Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are having a great day. So, I am back with What If Naruto Was the Reincarnation of Gilgamesh, Part 4. Okay guys, so I know I've been doing a lot of different what ifs. I'm just trying to expand. Now, I've been reading some of the comments and I've been getting a lot of responses about if I'll do a My Hero Academia what if. I do plan on doing a My Hero Academia what if. Just not right now because I'm actually trying to steer away from that for right now because I feel like since it is My Hero Academia, basically anything's possible, and I feel like that's what most what if YouTubers usually go for in the My Hero Academia. That's why they do My Hero Academia what ifs, is because I don't know, because it's a little bit I don't want to say because it's easier, but because it's just more convenient, and because My Hero. Now, don't get me wrong, I still do plan on doing what if a Deku what if or something like that, but just for right now, guys, I'm just trying to steer away from that. I'm just trying to try out different animes, uh, and just really just perfect this craft. But anyway, that's enough. But anyway, here is What If Naruto Was the Reincarnation of Gilgamesh, Part 4. Alright, there's also another thing I want to know, guys. Do you want Naruto to be evil in this, or do you want Naruto to be good? Let me know what you guys decide in the comment section down below. Just put either good or evil. And whichever one I see more of is the one I'm going to decide to go with. So if there's more good comments than evil comments, then I'm going to do a good, or I'm going to plan on doing an evil. Because it can go either way. So, yeah. But anyway, that's besides the point. Okay, so last time where we left off. We last left off with Naruto defeating Kakashi, killing Zabuza and Haku, and taking Zabuza's executioner blade and sticking it inside of his gate of Babylon into the king's treasury vault. And like I said, guys, I was going to be doing an hour-long video, especially for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. So, but without further ado, let's hop right into the story. Okay, so picking up from where we last left off, Gato has been killed. Now, if you're wondering, Gilgamesh has a flashback of Gato appearing on the bridge with all of his goons, and of course Gilgamesh just slaughters all of them by basically launching a bunch of noble phantasms at Gato and his men, instantly slaughtering them with relative ease. So, yeah. Anyway, flashback over. Gilgamesh and everybody else is just currently walking home. And right now, this is currently what Gilgamesh is wearing, because since there isn't no real immediate danger, he doesn't see the need to put on his armor. So anyway, Gilgamesh is currently walking home with everybody. And Kakashi just finally says, "Hey, Gilgamesh, what was that jutsu that you use?" And Gilgamesh says, "Jutsu? That's not really a jutsu." He says, "Well, is it a KK Genkai?" He says, "No, it's not even a KK Genkai or whatever the heck that is." He says, "No, this is my power. This is something that you humans will never get. This is something that you humans will never, ever get." Or, yeah. So anyway, they are continuing walking home. Alright, hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, guys. I had to go eat some dinner. So, anyway. Where was I? Okay. Oh, yeah. They're walking home. Kakashi just finished asking, what was that power that he uses all the time. And Gilgamesh just kind of stays quiet, ignoring Kakashi. And of course, Kakashi says, "Look, Gilgamesh, you can't always rely on that power. What if somebody figures out a way to block it? And what if somebody, or what if you run out of chakra to use it?" And Gilgamesh says, "It doesn't require chakra. However," and he said, "not only that, it can't be blocked or anything like that. And besides, like I said, it doesn't use chakra. Doesn't use anything. I just activate it and it starts doing what I want it to do. There ain't no withdrawals or anything." So this is when oh, sorry guys. Hold on, guys. Alright, sorry about that, guys. So I had oh, whew. Alright, but anyway, they make it back to the village, obviously. Now, like I said, this is where the tuning exams would begin. So, anyway, Gilgamesh is currently walking around, and Kakashi says, "I've signed you all up for the tuning exams." He says, "However, there is one person that we would like to test before making sure that this was the right choice." And Kakashi's just doing this kind of in spite of Gilgamesh, just so he can get under his skin. So he says, "Gilgamesh, we need to actually see if you're actually ready to take the tuning exams." And Gilgamesh says, "It's funny, considering you're just doing this to get under my skin. But you filthy mongrel really needs to be taught a lesson once again. Very well, I'll take whatever test you want to throw at me. I don't care if I have to take on all the jonings or tuning or whatever. I'll do whatever I want. Mongrel." And this is when Kakashi says, "Alright, you can choose 3 opponents of your choosing." And Gilgamesh says, "Very well then. I choose Kurenai, Asuma, and Might Guy." And of course, Kurenai, Asuma, and Might Guy would come out, saying, "Alright, let's do this." And Kurenai, she would quickly start weaving hand signals for a genjutsu. And of course, she casts a genjutsu. Matter of fact, it's one of her strongest genjutsus. And of course, Gilgamesh sees right through this, and he just breaks it easily. He says, "Is that all you got, woman? You really are nothing more than just a filthy mongrel. Time for you to be put down like the mongrel you are." And this is when he would just start opening up the gate of Babylon. Spears, scimitars, katanas, odachi, or nodachi. I think that was a nodachi. Adachi or nodachi, I can't remember. But anyway, swords, scimitars, sais, axes, halberds, sais, sickles, just start coming out. And he says, "I'm giving you all a chance to Submit or be impaled by all these weapons. I'll let you choose. And of course, my guy's smarting off. He says, you are a very cocky little fellow, aren't you? He says, well, I guess I need to go fifth gate. And this is when he goes fifth gate. And of course, Kakashi and Asuma and Kurenai are saying, guy, calm down. You don't need to go fifth gate on him. You'd kill him. And Gilgamesh just starts laughing. He's like, it's funny that you mongrels actually think that he could actually kill me. Very well then. Never mind, Kakashi. It looks like somebody's taking your role as jester. Very well then. I hope you prepared a funeral, mongrel. And this is when he just starts firing all of his noble phantasm weapons at Guy, and Guy can't keep up with him. He's like, what? He's like, and he gets impaled like in the legs by like a sword and a spear. Hold on, guys. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I was in the middle of doing something. Once again. Sorry, guys. So, see. Oh, yeah. Gilgamesh impaled, not Jiraiya, but impaled my guy in his leg, in both of his legs. Of course, everybody calls it off. Gilgamesh passes this little test of theirs. And then all the weapons that Gilgamesh fired at them dematerialize and goes right back into the Gate of Babylon and back into the king's treasury vault, including the weapons that pierced Might Guy's legs. But anyway, next is the Kakashi signs them up for the Chunin exams, and this is when Gilgamesh would easily pass. Well, they go and he says, you're supposed to go into the room and la-da-da-da-da. But anyway, Gilgamesh heads home. And his brother and sister and his mother are waiting for him to come back. And they said, so, are you going to enter the Chunin exams? And Gilgamesh just kind of says, of course, why wouldn't I? It gives me a chance to dominate everybody else. And this is when Kushina says, Gilgamesh, I've been very lenient, but I think you need to kind of dial it down. You've been acting more cockier than usual. And then this is again when Gilgamesh would then say, well, it's not that I'm cockier. You see, I have a right to be, considering, after all, I am the strongest being in this world as of now. And this is when Gilgamesh... Oops, excuse me. But anyway, this is when Gilgamesh would then say, that excuse me. But Gilgamesh would then say that if anybody needs to train, it needs to be these two, because I want them to at least make it to the finals, so in that way we can finally settle this once and for all. And Gilgamesh would then proceed to go. He would then proceed to go into his room, where he can be alone and sit quietly to himself. Meanwhile, next morning rolls by. Gilgamesh meets up with Sasuke and Sakura. Wait, not Sakura. Hinata, yeah. Wait, hold on. Did I put Hinata on this team? I think I did. Yeah, I think I did. Hinata, Sasuke, Hinata, and Gilgamesh. Anyway, Gilgamesh, Sasuke, and Hinata are currently heading towards the third class, the third floor. They go to the classroom so they can go take their test. Anyway, Gilgamesh easily sees through the genjutsu, and he tells Sasuke and Hinata, don't even bother, this isn't the right room, we need to continue moving onward, this is only the second floor. So anyway, they go up to the third floor, and right when they're about to enter the classroom, this is when Rock Lee would jump out of nowhere, and he says, which one of you is Gilgamesh? And Gilgamesh says, who are you talking to, mongrel? And yes, guys, this is exactly what Gilgamesh is wearing right now, including the boots. So yeah. Gilgamesh says, I don't have time to deal with you, filthy mongrel. And Rock Lee says, you're going to pay for what you did to Guy Sensei. And Gilgamesh says, aw, that's nice. What are you going to do about it? Oh wait, that's right, you're going to do nothing. Because guess what? If you even think about getting me mad, mongrel, I'm going to put you down like the dog you are. I can't wait to crush you in this exam. It makes it that much more enjoyable when I see that hopeful face turn into despair. Now remember, guys, if you guys want him to be evil or good or kind of in between, let me know in the comment section down below. But anyway, this is when Gilgamesh would then proceed to enter the classroom, not paying any mind to Rock Lee. Sasuke and Hinata would simply follow. And everybody's staring at Gilgamesh. And, well, they're not staring out of admiration, they're kind of just scowling at him. And this is when Gilgamesh would then proceed to call everybody, you filthy, mangy mongrels need to... Hold on. He says, you filthy, mangy mongrels need to stop looking at a higher being like that. If I had it my way, I'd crush you all right here and right now. You're all nothing to me. And this is when Mema and... I think I called her Makoto or Mito. I think I called her Mito in this one. Yeah, I called her Mito. So anyway, Mito says, look, Gilgamesh, you need to kind of dial it down. You don't need to be making enemies right off the bat. And Gilgamesh says, you know, little sister, yeah. You almost had me there for a moment. It's still funny to even think about it. You actually think that they're a threat. You're funny. You actually think that they're a threat to me. That's cute. But listen, little sister. They're gonna have to, by some... who am I kidding? Even if they had something, even if they had all the tailed beast on their side, they still wouldn't be able to beat me. It's very funny when you think about it, actually. And Mema says, come on, big bro, come on, you need to stop. And Gilgamesh says, shut up, mongrel. He's like, and Mema's like, You know, you have one more chance to stop calling me a mongrel. And Gilgamesh says, oh, is that a challenge? Apparently, you need to be reminded of who I am. Remember what happened last time? What happened last time? And Sasuke and Hinata are kind of, everybody's just kind of listening. He says, oh yeah, that's right. You became my chair and Mito became my stool. Well, footstool actually, so do you want a repeat of what happened last time, little brother? And Memo says, no. And this is when Gilgamesh would just start laughing, and he said, got you again. He says, I don't know what it's going to take for you filthy little mongrels to finally realize you can't beat me. Not even a god would be able to defeat me. Because I have the strongest weapon in my arsenal that could literally tear apart this entire reality. That can destroy the entire multiverse if I wanted to. And this is when Gilgamesh would then proceed to go and sit down because he sees that Ibiki's like 5 steps away from the door. But Gilgamesh says, you know what, I'm just going to be a little bit defiant because nobody tells me what to do. And everybody, and this is when Ibiki would come in and he says, alright, all of you shut up and sit down. And he says, that means you, Blondie, as well. He says, well, including you, Blondie. And Gilgamesh says, yep. And yeah, Ibiki says, that includes you too, Blondie. And Gilgamesh would say, shut up, you insolent mongrel. You're nothing more than just a dog that needs to be put out of its misery. No, I take that back. You're more like an insect than a dog. You're just waiting to be crushed, aren't you? And Ibiki says, look, sit down so I can hand out this test. And this is when Gilgamesh says, or what? I wonder what's gonna happen. Oh, wait, that's right. Wait, don't tell me. Oh, wait, that's right. You're gonna do absolutely nothing. Because guess what? I'm stronger than you. So guess what? The weak has no right to tell the strong what to do. And of course, this is when Mito and Mema says, Gilgamesh, shut up and sit down. And Gilgamesh starts opening up a gate of Babylon. He says, do you want to run that by me again? We may be siblings, but do not think that excludes you from suffering my wrath. You hear me? Mongrels. And this is when the gate of Babylon would close. And no weapon came out. He just opened up the gate of Babylon portal, so that way people would think that, oh crap, he's going to, something bad is going to happen. And Gaara says, just sit down before I kill you. And Gilgamesh says, which one of you filthy rabid dogs said that? Thinking that you can talk to a god, a king, any way you please. You sound like you need to be put out of your misery. And this is when Kurama would say, hey Gilgamesh. He says, hey Gilgamesh. That redhead that you see in front of you, that seems to be the one-tailed Jinchuriki. And this is when Gilgamesh would then say, oh, so you must be the one-tailed Jinchuriki. Am I right? Well then. I can't wait to crush you. You filthy mongrel. Don't get too cocky, mongrel. And this is when Gaara's starting to get ticked off, and you see Sand, and he says, oh, are you going to challenge me? And this is when Ibiki says, all right, that's enough. Okay, that was a little bit too loud. I'm trying to be quiet, guys. I got a little bit loud. Sorry, guys. And Gilgamesh would say, "Shut up, you mongrel. No one tells me what to do. Anyone who dares and tries to do it are going to wind up with their skulls getting crushed." No, not crushed. More like, there ain't going to be nothing left of your body when I'm through with you. You hear me, mongrel? And this is when his charisma would kick in, and everybody would start to kind of, like, prostrate themselves before him, like, bow down to him, including Gaara. Gaara's saying, "What?" He's like, "What's happening?" He says, "This is called my charisma. All of you must bow before a king. You have no right to call yourselves heroes. Well, no, not heroes, or warriors, more like it. All of you should just stay on the ground like the mongrels you are. Except for you." And he's looking at Ibiki, "You insect. You have no right to look upon the heavens and gaze upon my glory. You have no right to look upon my glory. After all, I am this world's only true king. I am the king of heroes, Gilgamesh. I am 2/3 god and 1/3 human, 75% god and 25% human. And all of you have to bow down before me, or otherwise something bad is going to happen to you filthy, rabid dogs." And he says, "Alright, I'm going to go sit down now." And right when he sits down, this is when he deactivates his charisma and everybody's able to move again. And of course, Gaara at this point he's going bloodthirsty. He's wanting to kill Gilgamesh right now. He doesn't care if everybody sees, but this is when Ibiki says, "Hey, redhead, you need to sit down now." And everybody's at this point is kind of mad at Gilgamesh, but at the same time, they don't want to say anything because they know if they say anything, like I said, something very, very, very bad is going to happen. Sorry, guys. I guess I'm getting a little bit tired. I don't know, guys. I'm probably going to have to cut this video short, because I'm still wanting to crank out some of my other videos that I have ready. So I'm probably going to have to cut this one short. But I'm going to at least get to the Forest of Death. So, anyway. This is when Ibiki passes out the test. And Gilgamesh receives the test. And Ibiki says, "Alright, you may begin." Now remember, Gilgamesh uses Sha Nakba Imaru, which, if you don't remember, this ability allows him to see all possibilities of parallel worlds. He can see all the different parallel worlds of how this could play out. And he sees the world where he gets an excellent score. And he actually finds out the whole point of this exam is to cheat. So he wants his team to finish first. So he actually comes up with a very good plan. First, he writes down all of his answers. And I'm going to say he uses a little bit of telepathy. And he's connecting with Sasuke and Hinata, and he starts telling them the answers through telepathy, and they're writing them down. So now, Gilgamesh turns off his telepathy, and Gilgamesh obviously tells them that the 10th question is going to see if we're going to be staying here or not. If we stay here, we automatically pass. We don't, well then, guess what? We're going to have to start again. But since he already knows what the 10th question is, he already told them that, don't sweat about the 10th question. Of course, Sasuke and Hinata say, "Alright." And this is when Ibiki would then say, "Alright, pencils down." He says, "Now." And of course, you guys already know what's going to go on. And basically, the same thing would happen in canon, except for, Gilgamesh getting up and basically saying, what Naruto would have said. Well, he doesn't say that, but, he just kind of just sits there. And, of course, Ibiki would pass the same members, including Team 6, which is Kushina's team, which would be Mima, Mito, and Sai. Alright, but anyway, Anko would come in, and the same thing would happen, and yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm sorry guys that I know I promised I'd make this video long, but I'm trying to crank out some of the other videos that I had planned for tonight. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Leave a like, subscribe, comment down below, and again guys, share this with y'all's friends on your social media platforms. Turn that bell notification on, so that way you guys can all stay posted on all of my awesome videos every time when I drop an awesome video and drop some of my awesome content. But without further ado guys, see you guys later, and peace out.